This has been an extremely difficult case to hear, and I must be a little bit transparent.
Right from the start, the judge sets an emotional tone, which is rare. Most judges try to stay detached, but here, you can feel the weight of this case pressing on him. That's when you know this isn't just another sentencing. This is personal.
I'm close to the victim here because I've never seen so much exposure of a victim in a murder case. It's due to the video cams in the vehicle where they spent most of the day where she was killed. I sat and watched you during the trial, sir. I sat and watched you during the videos. I saw you laugh. I saw you smile. I haven't seen one bit of emotion from you. It's almost like you don't give a rip.
That line hits hard. She loved you a lot. Imagine being the judge and seeing that love on video, knowing how it ends. This isn't just evidence. It's heartbreak recorded in real time. What do you think? Should judges show emotion in cases like this?
I don't know if you have any conscience. I don't know if you have any feelings. And that bothers me. But it's obvious from the dash cams that this little girl loved you a lot. You know, she said she didn't want to be anywhere if she's not with you. And she said she wanted to know you to the fullest. And then how in the world, because you replied, baby, just come with me, please, I love you. You get together for a whole day. And I watched her. Oh, she was in love with you. She was willing to leave her family. It's an incredible family. I heard today. Incredible family, incredible life, just to be with you. And you professed that you loved her.
Legally, this moment is chilling. He's being judged not only for what he did, but for what he didn't feel, remorse. In court, that lack of emotion can heavily influence sentencing. Jurors and judges alike notice it, and it matters.
And then you took her out in the woods, and while she was vulnerable and as innocent as the driven snow, you put a bullet in the side of her face. You killed her. Then you left her there to die. Then you left her there for the elements in the heat of the summertime. Ms. McLean testified about what was left, or she stated what was left of the body. Sir, this doesn't make any sense. I saw you after the murder. You're driving that car at night. You stop and go to Taco Bell. You get something to drink. You're not fazed at all. And then within a couple days, when the body's found, you're in the car with your girlfriend. And you got her name on the side of your car. I wonder if Miss Trinity ever saw that.
The judge's words, a manifestation of hell on this earth, are brutal, but you can't ignore the passion behind them. Do you think this kind of emotional condemnation crosses a line for a judge, or is it justified after what he's seen?
You got your girlfriend's name on the side of your car. And there she is sitting with you as you're going to get some chicken. And you find out that the body's been found. I'll never forget that image of you there, at the chicken place. And she is kind of reacting as a teenager would. But what do? You're smiling. You're laughing. You're playing the game. Sir, you are a manifestation of hell on this earth. You spent a day with this little girl that loved you to death, willing to spend the rest of her life with you. It's obvious. And you let her alone. You put a bullet in her head. You leave her and you don't care. You're wicked. You don't have a conscience. You show no remorse. You show no care. No, nothing like you're sorry for what happened. It's just like the general said in his closing argument. You got out of the car with a loaded gun. You followed her into the woods. You aimed the gun at her and you pulled the trigger. She died. You left her there in the hot weather. And then we see you afterwards not giving a rip, leading your life like you never did anything wrong. That's a problem for humanity that we have to deal with you. Victims' families now had their day in court because they've been able to tell how they feel about this. You've had your day in court by going through the best judicial system in the world and a jury of your peers. Do you have any idea the damage that you've done?
When a judge says he saw no regard for the value of human life, it's not hyperbole. That's a direct moral judgment, rare but powerful. This moment encapsulates why sentencing hearings often become emotional battlegrounds between justice and grief.
Just kind of hit the surface here with the victim's family. We're talking about at least 3 generations that you almost destroyed in her family. We're talking about her generation, her brothers and her sisters. We're talking about her dad's generation, her mother's generation. And then anybody that comes after that's going to be affected by this. 3 generations. Same thing with yours.
And there it is, life in prison. No dramatic music, no Hollywood twist, just the quiet finality of justice. This is what real accountability looks like. But tell me, do you think life is enough for a crime like this?
Your mother, your sister, and you, and the next generation that comes along in your family. You have no regard, from what I've seen, from beginning to end, for the value of human life. And that's a sad state to be in. I don't know what else can be said that hadn't been said. This is one of the homicides that has affected me greatly, because I was able to see so much of this young victim and to see how you could have cared less for somebody that loved you dearly. You have been convicted by a jury of your peers for first-degree murder. I now sentence you to life in the state penitentiary where you belong. You may be excused. Let's get him out of the courtroom.